Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. I am Ajiba Sarwang. Today, in this video, me and my partner Famila Sambudato will present to you our article review entitled Consumer Linguistics, a Framework to Understand Language Effects in Consumer Behavior by David Luna, Don Lerman, and Marina Carnevale. For the overview, the focus of the paper is on the external use of language in the world of branding and marketing communication. The researchers proposed a framework of consumer linguistics which refers to the use of language that influences consumer behavior. The proposed framework covers language-related disciplines which are linguistics, psycholinguistics, semiotics, and social linguistics. The researchers also mapped these disciplines to brand-related managerial concerns which are brand equity, brand identity, and consumer interaction. The main goal of the research is to define the domain of the consumer linguistics through the framework the researchers are proposing. There are three objectives of the study. First is to describe the field of consumer behavior and the areas of the language-related inquiry, including their main research questions and methodologies. Second is to discuss how language can influence consumers in the marketplace through the multidimensional constructs of brand equity and brand identity. Lastly, to provide a discussion on the role of language in interactions with customers. For the summary of the paper, in the introduction, the researchers gave an overview of what consumer linguistics is and why is it important. They first explained how important language is in every human communication, and that includes the communication in a consumption context. The researchers provided detailed and thorough information and review of related literatures and studies that are essential to establish the framework they are proposing. The authors talk about consumer research and the areas of linguistic inquiry. Under this label are consumer behavior, linguistics, psycholinguistics, social linguistics, and semiotics. These disciplines were defined according to their relation to consumer linguistics, and studies or researches that are under or being tackled in these disciplines were also reviewed. In our previous report on consumer linguistics, we had already discussed these disciplines and the possible researches under them that are related to consumer linguistics. Thus, we will not discuss them in this article review. Aside from the discussion and review of the discipline, there is also a thorough review and discussion of three managerial topics in consumer linguistics, which are brand equity, brand identity, and customer interaction, which we also discussed in the previous report. Now that the overview of the paper, the parts of the paper including the focus of the research, the main goals, objectives, as well as the summary of the discussion are reviewed, we will now look at the result of the framework proposed by the researchers.